Okay, welcome to our Monday Zoom. It is, you can call it Motivation Monday or Move It Monday. Move It's good. But let's start with the pledges. I'll mute everybody so we don't get confused with all the voices everywhere. Okay. Okay. Top's pledge. I'm an intelligent person. I will control my emotions and not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build on my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I will take off pounds sensibly. Cops. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I am to be an example as I keep off pounds sensibly. Okay, I will unmute. You can unmute yourselves when you want. I will, easier for you guys to do it. I already do. Unmute. Okay, I don't know why I got muted. Okay. Does anybody use the inspirational calendar on the COPS website?
Occasionally.
I do occasionally, but I got it. I actually printed out for the first time in this year. But today is fill your plate with colorful veggies and fruit. Yep, I'll go back out into my yard and pick them. Okay, I have two quick and easy programs today, and all about exercise. First one, out with the old, in with the new, thoughts towards exercise. And this is they're both from 2009. Today we're going to play a little word association using only one word. When I say the word, I want you to, you can't write it. Obviously, you're not going to write Erica. You're going to give me the first three words that pop in your head regarding it, and we'll go. I'll say your name. The first word is exercise. Jenny, what are the first three things you think of when exercise?
I wish I could.
That works too. Erica?
Hiking, walking, and early morning.
Yeah, me, hiking, walking, biking. Kathy?
Torture, but gotta do it.
Yes. Okay, and okay. Okay, we don't get that. This says you just like, no, we don't do like. Okay, dislike rather. Okay, get moving. Physical exercise is part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. No bones about it. Yet, do you ever find yourself saying, I have to exercise or I should exercise? If we use words such as these, we immediately put a negative spin on exercise and approach it half-heartedly. Saying I have to makes exercise seem like about as enjoyable as jury duty. And how can we build something into a lifestyle if we just don't enjoy it? I finally enjoy it, especially when I get going on the trails and no one's around. It is absolutely essential to find activities we enjoy and we can integrate into our lives consistently. It's different from everyone. One person may see running in a treadmill as boring and tedious. Yep. While another may deem it to be the ultimate stress reliever. Certain activities may not even seem like exercise to some because they're just plain fun. Think dancing, We Fit, whatever, WII, playing tag or frisbee with the kids. They're calling it now, what do they call it these days? Not frisbee.
Disc something.
Disc, yeah. Disc, whatever. It's like, it's a frisbee. It's like, whoa. etc. So what's the best form of exercise for you? It's quite simply really the one you actually do.
Yeah.
This weekend was a bike ride, and I go about a month between bike rides because I'm worthless the next day.
I get out of my chair and I walk in the house.
Yes, that's your exercise.
Yeah.
Jessica walks 20,000 steps on her shift at the restaurant. So that's her exercise. Over the next week, your goal is to do some type of exercise on at least 3 different days. It would be something tried and true, such as walking, or 3 different activities that you've never tried. The idea is to find an activity or activities that you enjoy and can see yourself doing consistently. In this weather, is it still in the double digits, Erica, that you consider cold?
No, we're getting up in the upper 90s this week, so we're headed there. But I think I'm going to go to the river this coming weekend, and it's 114.
Whoa!
I'll be happy.
Oh my God.
You can keep it. You can keep it.
But the thing is, Joanne, is like out here, we don't have your humidity.
Right.
So it's not that icky hot. You know, it's
Yeah.
hot,
Yeah,
but it's not
like-
icky hot.
Like when I was in living in Key West, Florida, it was really, really hot, but it didn't feel like it does in Pennsylvania because this
Yeah.
humidity is just so hard to breathe.
Yeah. See, when I go to Memphis next month, that's the part I'm dreading.
Yeah.
The humidity
weather.
and the mosquitoes, because we don't have
Yes.
those either.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I know. That's why I said. That's why I moved. I couldn't stand the bugs.
Next, in an effort to start thinking about exercise in a different way, we're going to say, we're not going to write them down, obviously. Say 3 phrases to counter your negative words, any negative words or statements you may have thought of. If you wrote no time, you could write, I will make time. If you wrote don't like it, you could write, I will find at least one activity I do like. If you wrote, or if you said, I don't feel like it, you could write, I will feel energized, strong, and healthy after exercising. No, starving and exhausted. That's what I feel on Saturday. And repeat the positive phrases to yourself. The more you think it and say it, and the more you believe it. Basically, mind over matter.
Yep.
If most of our journey is in the mind. If you convince yourself you're gonna hate it, you're gonna hate it. If you convince yourself you're gonna like it, you're gonna like it. Think about it. Have you ever said, gee, go ahead?
I got out, yesterday I watered my garden.
And out of the chair?
I have a chair.
Out of the chair. Nice.
And I watered the lawn in front of the roses and in front of the garden.
Yep. And
Terribly
you're on your
strong.
feet. That's good. Have you ever thought, gee, I really wish I hadn't made time for exercise today? Chances are the answer is no. Remember, you'll never regret staying active because you'll get healthier. Okay, the second one is setting a smart goal, setting a smart physical activity goal. Does anybody remember what the acronym SMART means, or what it stands for?
I know M is manageable.
Measurable. It's not in the day one. It's in our day one. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely.
Okay.
And I have renamed Saturday. What did I rename it? Smart Goal Saturday. I couldn't think of anything else because we've got Self-Care Sunday, Move It Monday, Try It Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and Fun Friday. It's because of the F's. But Saturday is like, what's Saturday besides day of rest? So I decided it was Smart Goal Saturday. Who among us has ever said this before? I really should exercise more. No one wants to say that. No one wants to say that. Yeah. In this heat, yeah, because I go out at sunrise and within an hour, it's so darn hot. Can anyone identify what is wrong with this statement? Oh yeah, I really should exercise more. One is too vague. And what do you mean exercise?
Exactly.
Okay, if you're not establishing concrete goals, including a time frame and the steps you will take to reach those goals, then you do not have a clear target to aim for, and you may quickly lose interest and enthusiasm as a result. Must be in a dead zone. There you are.
Yep.
SMART goals are a great way to structure a physical activity program. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. They can help make the process of becoming more active less intimidating. You can also use it towards other goals besides exercise too, like cleaning the house, which I do not like.
That's work. That's work.
That is absolutely work. But yeah, think of it like this. Do you think a runner envisions the entire marathon, 26.2 miles, at the starting line? Probably not. A thought like that is much too overwhelming. Instead, it is likely that the runner thinks of the race in small chunks, 1 mile mark, 5, 10, and so on. Passing each mile marker is an accomplishment in and of itself. Think of your SMART goal as a mile marker in building more physical activity into your life. Okay. To set your SMART goal, let's define all the parts of it. Specific, be explicit in your intentions. Don't say you'll walk more. Commit to walking at least 30 minutes on most days of the week. Measurable, log your activity, your exercise journal, how long you exercise each time and what you did. It's hard to fool yourself when you keep a record of what you actually accomplished. It's just like our food journal. Bite it, write it. Walk it, write it. Attainable, make certain you can take specific steps to reach each goal. Realistic, goals must be within reason. Vowing to exercise hard 1 hour every single day if you are brand new to exercise is not reasonable and may even be unsafe. Instead, commit to a smaller goal, such as 20 to 30 minutes, 4 days a week, and gradually work your way up. Timely, aim to achieve your goal within a certain amount of time. Set a realistic time frame, noting a specific date on which you will accomplish your goal. My goal was COPS by December 31st, 2019. I got it 4 days early. I did it. It took me 5 years, but I did it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I did it. And right now I'm at week 27. While the time frame of each member's SMART goal will vary, set aside one. Well, we can talk about SMART goals again and again and again, but you gotta start. You gotta have to make your SMART goal. Do it. But, extra motivation. Having someone sponsor your SMART goal makes the process more enjoyable. Enlist the support of your friends, spouse, coworkers, siblings, or fellow TOPS members. Ask this person to sponsor you with some type of incentive. Housework reprieve. That's a good one. A night at the movies, a mini trip, whatever will motivate you to reach your goal. Your sponsor may also choose to keep you motivated by awarding your progress with smaller gifts along the way. That's basically what we do at the chapter. Like we do a steps challenge in my chapter, and we all count our steps, and they gave it to me at the end of the month each month. And at the 6 month part, I'll give certificates to people that have the most steps and so on. but, or at ARD and stuff. Summer goals. We do that. We do basically the chapter sponsors, the members' goals. Anybody do that in their chapters when they do meet?
We used to do that with the walking, but I don't know. The people in my group are older and not active.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Active where they can even, they're not going to do it because they feel like they're not even in contention with other people.
Right.
So they don't even want to do it. It's because I mean, it's like, I know we have 4 people that if I sent you the group, we're going to have a walking challenge, I'll even give, what they call that leeway thing, but they won't do it because they get intimidated, and then it's like, okay, well, they're going to do 20, 30, and I can't do 5. So,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, I don't get participation. Like, I'll get participation on contests,
Right.
it could be a weight loss contest or do these 5 of these 15 things. But honestly, I mean, I got discouraged in doing those because I got people that cheat, and I know they cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And then I get upset because I know you didn't do that. I just know you didn't. And then you're trying, like, say for example, you have a contest where you have to journal 3 days out of the week. 3 days. And there's a contest involved, and you didn't do it. You couldn't even do 1 day. And then now, journaling is part of points, and you're going to tell me you did it every day. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And then I get irritated that just be honest with yourself.
Right. Basically, we're our own worst enemy when we're cheating.
Yeah. So I mean, me personally, I don't do those kind of contests where you have to do 5 things and the most you can get is X amount of points. I don't do those. It's either you did it or you didn't do it.
Right. Well, we did stay on track till we're back. Not a whole lot of chapters were doing it, and not all the people were doing it, but it's very simple things. But the water's on us. I won't get the point for water at all.
Yeah.
I don't drink a lot of water. Well, yesterday I did. Oh my goodness, yes I did. But it's, with like the walking stuff, I was realistic about it. I had basically said use the conversion chart. You don't have a pedometer, or you don't have a smartphone with the app, but we have one person who is chronic fatigue. It's all she can do is to carry a basket of clean clothes up from the laundry. So it's like, count that. You're doing steps.
Yeah.
It's count that. I mean, you're moving slow, but you're moving. I mean, I tried to take a walk with her, and she barely could do a half a mile before she had to sit down.
Right.
So I mean, you give them conversion charts, and it helps them realize that they are moving, and so it's not going to be as fast as anybody else. So what? You're moving.
Yeah, it's like
That's
you
the
try
main thing.
It's like, where's your mailbox? On the sidewalk. Well, walk to the mailbox and walk back and count that as your steps.
Yep.
It's not. We don't need you to walk around town, walking back and forth to your mailbox, or
right. Or park a little farther away if you're able.
Yeah, my family hates me. We go anywhere. Oh man, Erica, we gotta come way out here.
Well, tell them it's because you don't want anybody to hit your car.
No, because I extra steps. They go, we don't need steps. They hate going with me anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I tried to, for a while there, I was parking far away where no one else was, so I could actually see my car because I would forget where I parked. I still do, but sometimes I just
I
drop
do
a
that.
pin on my phone. It's like you parked here.
I'm bad like that too.
Hmm. Yeah, so Kathy, what do you do have you set a SMART goal or do you have a goal?
Not really, but I try and walk every day.
Well, that's a goal.
It'd be nice to have a friend to walk with though, because it's kind of
Yeah.
boring.
I know. I put
All
music
you
in my
gotta-
ears. So
all
where
you
do you,
gotta do-
you don't, you're in Harrisburg, right?
I'm in Middletown. I'm down by TMI.
Ah.
Well, you could get on your video call on the phone. That's for somebody
Well,
walking.
yeah, I mean, give me, when do you walk? Because I mean, if I'm out for a walk, we can just have the, video call walk. Or
I
Facebook
walk
Live
in the
walk.
morning. I try and walk 2 times a day. I try and walk in the morning and I try and walk in the evening just to get, I had that hernia surgery. So right now
Right.
I'm a little bit slower. Because
Right.
I used to walk 3 miles in the morning and 3 miles at night. Well, now I'm slowly working back up. I'm up to 2 miles now.
That's good. Yeah, I normally do between 3 and 8 in the morning. But with this hot weather, staying more towards 3 because within 2 hours
yeah.
it's just too hot out.
Yeah.
But you gotta stay safe. And I have my hydro bladder on my back, so I don't have to carry the water. It's on my back. Yeah, it's the heat. I try to walk at night too, but I have to do it at 9 o'clock. By then it's dark. But it
Yeah.
didn't get any cooler than 80 last night. It did not cool off. It's like, ew. But so how's is you really hot weather there, Ginny?
Well, let's see. I haven't had to use the air conditioner for the past 3 days.
Then you're lucky.
And when it's hot outside, it's still cool in my house, even
That's
without
good.
the air conditioner.
Oh, you can still walk loops around your house, around
Oh,
your
yeah.
rooms. Get off the chair, but that works.
Yeah.
But I
Like
think,
you see, I got a sweater on.
yeah. Well, I'm right in front of the air conditioner. It feels so good. But does anybody have anything they want to talk about, or any questions, or
I have,
anything?
I have something I need to throw out.
Okay.
In my group, our weigh-in time is 9:30 to 10. And we have X amount of people that come wandering in like at the last minute. And I was thinking, I go, okay, well, we could do weigh-ins only because we have a digital scale that I assume works on batteries.
Right.
But I feel bad because it's like, I don't want our weight recorder to haul all that stuff to the park. And then, she's there for the half hour or whatever. And then they're showing up at the last minute. I don't want to inconvenience the weight recorder.
Right.
For the behavior of several people.
Right.
I mean, that's the reason I haven't said, hey, let's do just weigh-ins only at the park.
How about give everybody an appointment time? If you're not there, like 5 minute or 3 or 4 minute intervals or 5 minute intervals. So enforce the social distances and tell them if you don't make it to your assigned time, you cannot weigh in.
Yeah. That would, like I said, I just wanted to, before I went to the weight recorder, I
Right.
wanted to have, try to have answers to her questions because I mean, I think Becky's great at what she does, but
Right.
I'm not going to inconvenience her so that we can have weigh-ins.
Well, just basically give everybody an appointment slot. They got the 5 minute time frame for each. How many people do you have?
I have 21 people.
Oh yeah, and you'll have half an hour.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's a half hour. But I don't know. It's like the ones that, you know, I mean, we have, like I said, several that you're going to weigh in at the end because our meeting has already started,
Right.
you know, and then they get all upset and all whatever.
Well, divide your group in 4, so 15-minute time slots with 5 people.
Yeah, that would work.
That way, you know, and make sure the people that are showing up normally late, give them in the last time slot.
I'll make them in the first time slot.
Oh
'Cause if I put 'em in the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one,
definitely. Karma, baby.
you know, it's like, okay, you're always late. You're in the first group.
Right. And
Yeah,
say,
so
if this is your time slot, if you're not there in that 15-minute time slot, you're not weighing in.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, with California going backwards,
Right,
it's like if we don't do something, I mean, I'm just sure because I mean, just based on myself,
right,
the weights are going to be astronomical.
right,
It's like, oh
right.
my god, you know. So you know, it's like I report like this when I get to work and we sign off. I put a little summary together. I shoot it to them. I send them like little blurps during the week. I email them. So I stay in touch,
Right,
you know, but I don't, the thing is, the accountability isn't there. And like I was mentioning before, my entire group has this Zoom or the Wednesday Zoom.
right,
And I tell you right now, I am the only person in my group that's showing up,
right.
you know, and then like I was telling you before, and then they complain, oh, I wish I could have 2 meetings a week. You can't make it to one
You
Zoom meeting.
can't. I've got 2 set up, or they can hold their own.
Yeah. You know, and then like I said, I would hold my own Zoom, you know, thinking, okay, well, maybe it's the comfort issue.
Right,
You know, I don't know these people, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I don't have enough of them that are computer savvy enough to do it. So I would be sitting here with a Zoom meeting with maybe 3 people in it. The 3 people
done
that
that.
I'm not saying don't need it,
Right.
but least likely to need it.
Yeah. Well, do you have a Facebook page for your group?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page. We have, well, it's not specific to just our little group, but
Right.
they all know, you know, it's like we have, I think we're 312 in our page.
Right.
But the people that I do have, they're continuously active with us. And they're all TOPS members. It's not just, you know, random people. They're all
Right.
top people from different, and that's where I like it. That's where I get my ideas for contests. That's where, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I'll post there, and you know, and I'm just saying is like if I don't do something pretty soon,
Right.
the chapter's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. I'd
Only
say
because,
I'd
you
say
know,
do 4 time slots and assign everybody that time slot.
yeah, I think I'm gonna call Becky and talk to her.
Yeah. As long
See
as
if
she
that-
can get the scale, as long as she can get the top
But
scale.
She has the scale,
Good, good.
you know, because like
That
I said,
works.
like we don't leave our scale where we normally meet. She
Okay.
hauls it in, she hauls it home. You know, so
Yeah, that's good.
okay, so I'll talk to her about it.
Okay.
Maybe it bothers you, but it doesn't bother her. Maybe she's not bothered by it.
Yeah.
True. But like I said, I mean, love her to death. She's a stickler for the rules. Okay, we even had a
That's
member.
good.
We had a member quit because she's so stickler for the rules. You know, but you know, if you can't follow the rules, then you can't follow the rules.
Right,
You know,
because
you don't
not.
eat in.
you have rules.
Exactly. So my thing is that I just, you know, my thing is I'm not going to inconvenience 1 or 2, like the recorder and the assistant recorder, to come out a half hour, you know, to cut, because you have to figure, you have travel time, setup
Right.
time, weigh-in time, and then tear it all down and go home.
Right.
So, you know, it's not just a half hour for her, or it's not
Right.
a half hour for
More
any
like
of us.
an hour.
Yeah, and like I said, so you know, I just wanted to come up with an idea,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
if she came back at me with, well, what if, what, you know,
Right.
you know, how am I gonna counteract the what ifs?
Right. Yeah,
So,
I'd say schedule people.
okay, and schedule the late ones early.
Yep. Karma. Karma.
Yeah. Okay. I will bring that up to Becky then.
Yeah.
Because we got something.
Anything else? Anything you need to talk about, Kathy?
No,
Cool
just waiting to
beans.
get back to weigh-ins. I wish we,
know. Well, I'm starting my chapter on the 18th of this month. After the first meeting's over, if anybody needs to, if they have travel papers, weight charts, give me a call for Saturday mornings. You guys can weigh in. If you have the travel weight page. Okay, never quit pledge. Today I promise I will not quit. I pledge that no matter how many ups and downs I pass through, I will continue on my journey. I pledge to make a new start today and forgive myself for my past and to stop being so critical of myself. I pledge to take control of myself, to stop making excuses and stop blaming other people or situations. I pledge to treat myself as I would my best friend because that is who I am. I pledge to stay in the race and to be a winner. And everybody, I will see you either Wednesday or next Monday. And you guys have a great week.
Monday,
You
you
too.
too.
Thank you.
Bye. You're
Bye.
welcome.